I recently split up from my partner who I've been together with since I was 16. So over 25 years, I had this realization that I'm just really traumatized by our life together, the ending of the relationship. I found the retreat. I was on Instagram, searching #trauma retreat, #trauma healing. And I just had the right search where all I saw was Keli's retreat for 2 days. I told Keli a little bit about myself and the trauma I was experiencing, and I just felt like it was a good fit. I had nothing to lose, really, and it changed my life. The wonderful thing that Keli did during this retreat, the first day, was create a very safe environment and a container. And I've never in my life felt safe before. And this was probably the first time I felt seen, safe, and heard. Safety is a real big thing for me. And the first day we had to do this exercise where we looked in each other's eyes and our souls, and it was terrifying. But by the end of the morning session, it was so powerful to me because I felt safe. And it was a little jarring to realize that I've never felt safety in my entire life, including my childhood. Through breathwork, I was experiencing these vibrations in my body. I had never experienced that. And all around me, people were having these experiences that I've also never seen before. And it was cool to be don't be afraid, you're safe. Just let this come out. And I felt safe enough to be I've never experienced that before. Please help me. What's the word? Work through that. What just happened to me? I don't have any idea. We worked on the inner child. I'm the youngest of 6 siblings by decades. And I just had completely subconsciously buried my childhood. To be able to go back in a safe place and have those realization and the trauma of my childhood kind of leave my body I didn't know it needed to happen. I didn't know it existed. The trauma existed, and it was very difficult. I remember the next day we had a play day, and I was not in the mood to play at all. I just had no idea that any of this stuff had happened to me. I thought all my trauma came from being a teen mom and my husband, but it really came from my youth. And so experiencing that, feeling it leave my body, and to really understand and believe that I am not triggered by it anymore, was one of the most amazing things I've ever experienced in my life. Which there's a lot of patterns and similarities between my husband and my mother, and it helped heal the trauma that I've been put through for my relationship, my entire relationship. I'm just now owning my life, and it feels the confidence is amazing, and the power. I've never had my power. When I walked through the door of my home, my 16-year-old daughter looked up from the couch. She was reading or something and was oh my gosh, the room feels 1,000,000 pounds lighter. I felt lighter, but I didn't realize how much of a cloud was over me. And it was gone. Even subconsciously, what I'm learning and feeling and experiencing is in my soul now, that even though I didn't register to me, mirroring back and holding space for my daughter, I was doing that. I've got power, and I've got the knowledge, and I have tools that are changing my life. I'm going to continue to learn them and participate and grow. And even with talking with my partner Now, I mean, he will always struggle, but I don't internalize it. It's not my problem. I'm not taking it on to where I have to become the victim again. So that's been pretty amazing to feel and see. I can't explain it. It's just like, I'm a different human being. 10 out of 10. If you're suffering, you should go.